James and Henry, now dating after recent events, spent most of all of their time together, working, relaxing, you name it. But down in the police station in the city, there were some strange cops. These cops did not approve of sentient locomotives dating. "We already have enough of a crime-ridden city," said one. "It's only a matter of time before those two hunks of metal start helping those criminals." "Exactly," said another. "We must keep those trains from dating each other, preferably if we can get them into some fatal trouble." One evening, Henry had to take his famous train, the Flying Kipper. On the same night, James had to take a passenger train. While the two engines planned to travel together, James's passenger train was not just any passenger train. This was a special FBI train with documents, briefcases, and other important items on board, but no actual passengers. We will learn more about this special train in another story. But for now, let's say this train is open to many robberies from criminals. "Just in case the police think we're involved in a heist," said James's driver. "We are adding dash cams in our cab and the coaches." James and Henry backed into the busy harbor and collected their trains. The two engines started out of the harbor. "You can do it, Henry," James encouraged his boyfriend. "And just look out for any signals and lamps." "Thanks," said Henry, "and good luck with you. Your driver has a pistol if any heists come in." Soon the two engines were steaming through the beautiful countryside, when suddenly, "Oi, you!" shouted a voice. It was the police. They were chasing the engines. "Run for it!" shouted James. "Good luck and I'll save you if you need it!" yelled Henry. The police chased James into the scrapyard and took away his coal. Henry, meanwhile, was speeding through the countryside as fast AF. Suddenly, he saw a barrier on the suspension bridge. He tried to stop, but crashed through the broken bridge. "The bridge will collapse in 12 hours, said a voice. "Boys, leave him, boys." They then went and herded all the engines to their sheds, but they'd reckoned without the Skarloey Railway or narrow gauge engines, who'd heard all about the situation. Rusty, meanwhile, had a plan. "I can get a wheel conversion, get on the standard gauge lines, and go rescue James and Henry." Rusty's plan was soon approved, and he was soon off on standard gauge tracks. It took him a long time to get to the suspension bridge. "Henry," he yelled, "it's me. I'll save you, then we'll go rescue James." Slowly but surely, Rusty pulled Henry off the bridge. "Thank you, Rusty," said Henry. "No problem," said Rusty. "Now let's go rescue James." Soon the two engines slipped into the diesel yard with Henry acting as a prisoner. James was in the siding the cops had left him on with no coal. Just then, Henry pulled up. "Come along, James," he said. "Let's get out of here." "How did you get here?" James said nervously. "I'll tell you later," said Henry. Since James's driver had left for help, Henry's driver agreed to act as James's fireman. Everyone worked fast. Soon James's fire was burning hot, and the engines were slowly leaving the yard. "Where is he going?" yelled the diesels. "See you later, little gas guzzlers," Rusty yelled. When Rusty and the engines arrived in the station, a big group of engines awaited them. "The cops who chased you are now fired and in jail," said Rusty. "Thank you for saving me, Henry," said James. "Thank Rusty," said Henry. "If he hadn't saved me from that collapsing bridge, I wouldn't have been able to save you." "Thank you, Rusty, for saving me from near death," said James. "Diesels can not only be useful, but heroic." "Thank you," said Rusty. "Now I must head back for my narrow gauge line." "James," said Henry, "let's just be friends for now. We might have rushed our relationship." Wearily, James agreed with him.